Radhe Radhe, beautiful people. Hope you are doing well. We are also fine. So, the homework. In our last verse, that is verse number 26, who were the well wishers of Arjuna of that time who has moved to Duryodhana's army? So, give your answer in the comment box, and whose answer I will find good, I will pin those answers. So, let's start further. According to chapter 1, verse 27, he saw fathers in laws and friends also in both the armies. The son of Kunti, seeing all these king's men thus standing arrayed, spoke thus sorrowly, filled with deep pity. Thus shown by Sri Krishna, Arjuna recognized in his army lines all the kith and kin, near and dear family members, brothers and cousins, teachers and grandsires, and almost an entire host of acquaintances and friends. He recognized such intimate relations not only in the enemy lines but even in his own army. This sight perhaps brought to his mind for the first time the full realization of the tragedies of a fratricidal war. As a warrior and man of action, he did not, perhaps till then, fully realize the extent of sacrifice the society would be called upon to make in order that his ambition might be fulfilled or Duryodhana's cruelties might be avenged. Whatever might have been the cause, the sight brought into his mind a flood of pity and compassion. Thus, a rich man's vanity is misnamed as charity when he builds a temple in his one name with the secret aim of immortalizing himself. Here also we find that the feeling of dispersion that came in Arjuna's mind due to a complete shattering of his mental equilibrium had been misnamed and glorified as pity. Evidently, this was not an honest emotion. Had it been honest, and his pity and compassion Buddha like, natural, and instinctive, he would have, even long before the war, behaved quite differently. This emotion, which now Sanjay glorifies as pity in Arjuna, is a misnomer. In the human heart, there is a great tendency always to glorify one's own weaknesses with some convenient angelic name and divine pose. Arjuna had a long life of mental repressions, which created an infinite amount of dynamic energies which were seeking a field for expression. His mind got split up because of the egoistic evaluation of himself as the greatest hero of his time and because of his anxious desire for a victorious end of a war. The preoccupation of his mind, dreaming intensively about the ultimate end of the war, brought about complete divorce between the subjective and the objective aspects of his mind. When all the Pandavas were living in incognito exile, that time Arjuna fought with the army of Duryodhana for Virata's kingdom and he defeated the wide ocean of army. Now the question arises, Same army was there headed by Duryodhana. So what happened now? Why this sudden overcompassion, lamentation, sadness, depression? This was Krishna's plan. Krishna purposely created the situation and put Arjuna in illusion and sadness so that Krishna could deliver the instructions to the whole mankind in the form of Bhagavad Gita. This was the plan of Krishna, and that is why Arjuna was in that state. Lord addressed Arjuna as Kaunteya as he knows Arjuna will refuse to fight. He reminded Arjuna that he is Kunti's son, who was the sister of Lord's father Vasudeva. His father was Kshatriya. Kunti was also Kshatriya and Arjuna was also Kshatriya. So, for such persons, compassion, lamentation, sadness, all these things are not appropriate. Same things can happen in our lives too. Sometimes things work and we become more enthusiastic, and sometimes we are in the state of illusion. So, this can happen with anyone in this world. Sometimes we are very happy, our things, our work go really well, and sometimes for the same work, we are not able to even think what has to be done, what should we do. So, in person's life, these situations come, but this is all the but this all is the goodwill of the Lord. If He wants that this work should be done right now, so everything will be positive. If the time is not suitable, so Lord may delay that work to be done in His own ways.